is big, guys. This is actually way bigger than we thought.
Wait. Okay.
All right. So again, like we said, this is what it comes down to. And I will tell you this, these numbers are way bigger than anticipated. And out of all the times we've done this, this, again, is the largest number. So here we go.
But she's not very communicative. She's pretty chill. She's very content to just sit there and rock. But I see people have some nifty stuff. If you want, I'm just going to try to talk to her. You can throw whatever type of gadgetry or recordings or stuff. If she's as chatty as she was yesterday, literally nothing will happen except for one or two little knocks. So, forewarning with that. These two rooms also seemed interesting. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one with the little old lady who likes to pretend that she's a little girl and doing tea parties with people.
Oh, I like this room.
Yeah, she was interesting actually. Yeah. Anyway, so let me get my game face on. I was in the middle of doing 40 other things. Come on in.
This thing keeps spinning.
I hear people talking about the location, and I go off on my own, and I just sort of explore and let my nose take me wherever it's going to take me, and just get a feel for the place. And I didn't have, there's no plausible deniability. I've been here before, and then I was in this wing last night. So since this is like revisiting a place, what I normally do at that point, when it's not new territory to explore, I revisit the places that really pulled my attention. And I do a lot of different methods of spirit communication. There's the psychic approach of like just what I can perceive in a space. But I also am a pagan priest. So there are more formal methods, not quite seance-y. It's a lot more like ancestor worship. Don't think worship as like worshiping them so much as communicating, honoring. In like all of the traditions that honor ancestors, you acknowledge that most spirits are people on some level. And so you talk to them, you make them an offering, and you try to be kind, compassionate, respectful, and see if they're willing to engage. So I use a modified version of that, no incense, no food offerings, just me, energy, and in this case, this gal. If the ambient noise from the window, as little as I'm going to want to close it, is too much, let me know, we'll close it and sweat subsequently. Okay, so I'm actually going to do like a little mini ceremony. It's not going to look like much. And see if this approach gets through. I call to you, blessed dead, sacred dead, brothers, lovers, friends, ancestors. We call you, we greet you, we call you by name. We are here as guests and travelers. We are here as supplicants. We seek communion to speak to you, to hear your stories. I do not know all your names. You do not have to tell them to me. but I would like to know who you are, why this place is important to you, the things you love and the things that still speak to you. I open myself to you so that you can tell me what you wish. I make to you an offering of life, that which you no longer have, but that which still binds you to who you were, the things you own, the spaces you loved. I offer to you my life, this small amount, as a way of connecting, as a way of acknowledging you. You are not obligated to give me anything in return. But if I may ask, I would ask that you speak. If not to me, then to one of the many gathered here. Any way in which you may communicate. We bless you, we greet you, we call you by name. If names are not upon our tongues, they are in our hearts. Come and join us. Tell us who you are. But if you know that I see you, then you also can hear, and I'm willing to listen. Why do you choose to remain here? If it's not your choice, why do you think you are still here? What is it about this room or this particular piece of furniture that draws you? It keeps you here rocking and rocking. Why do I think there is something about a child? A child is my favorite. Because I know the story you were willing to tell. I assure you, we are eager to hear it. If you would rather be left to peace, left alone here, if you would rather we go, so that you don't have to speak or acknowledge us, let me know, please. There are many ways that you can communicate with us. Many different technological gadgets here, some of which, probably all of which, will seem strange, alien, maybe intimidating. But if you wish, you can move your rocker. You may touch me, and that's not an offer I often make, but you seem like a kind and gentle soul. knock on the walls. Anything really. Please let me know if you want us to go. Thank you for your time. So, this is where my lack of direction sense actually helps. So, quite remember where one of the other rooms was in relation to where I'm standing.
The tea party?
Well, the tea party.
Yeah, it's right back here, I
No,
believe.
there was another one that I think is down here, which I think might be explaining the rooms and stuff. The other thing is, I'm going to say, it's slightly separate from what I feel up here. Every single time I've been in here, and the last time I was here, in the corner of these stairs, down there on that landing, I always get, and I think it's a residual, a sense of a woman like running, crouched, like there's some sort of flight, like she's upset. I don't think it's intelligent haunting. I think it's just like a single incident, but every time I go up and down the stairs, I walk through it. And I don't get any context. I just get the sort of like, freeze frame, sort of like, and I don't know if she like fell and caught herself, because she's sort of like in the corner there. Yep, twice. I'm skilled. But yeah, she's another, long dress, like, I know the time period that those clothes come from, so I always question how well I'm seeing it or if I'm just filling in the blanks. Because it's like probably 1890s, 1900 style. Yeah. See you guys in a minute. I sensed you invite me to this space. I come in love with an open heart. I wish to hear your story if you are willing to share it. I offer a little of myself, a little life, to the blessed dead, to the sacred dead, ancestors, friends. We bless you, we greet you, we call you by name. If you are willing to speak, I am here to listen. If you wish to reach out, I am here also. There are many others gathered here, and they are all as eager as me to hear your story, to hear what you are willing to share. You are not obligated, but you are invited. I want to know why this space appeals to you, why you are still here. I know you answered some of those questions yesterday, and this probably sounds redundant, but they didn't hear. We living must seem very foolish to you, forgetful, perhaps rude, but we're just trying to understand. There's a veil that separates us, and not everything comes through. We grope from our end and must seem like clumsy children. But I assure you, all that we do with the best intentions. We want to acknowledge you. We want to know you. We want to see you in the sense of seeing a whole person, acknowledging who they are, who they were, all that they could be. So please help us with that. There are many ways that you can communicate here. Many probably will seem very foreign to you, very strange. But you are a being of spirit, which means you are a being of light, of energy, of power, infinite. You may not even realize that. All you need to do is pass your hand over some of these and they will react. You don't need to understand the technology behind it. I barely do. But I assure you, many of them will react if you reach out. Many of the people gathered here can feel you, can hear you. So even if your voice is only a whisper, please speak. Again, we bless you, we greet you, we call you by name. If not on our lips, then in our hearts. Take this small, humble offering and join us here in conversation. Be present as we are. I have clear impressions of the person in this room, but I'm going to wait a little while, and then I will describe. Actually, I have a better idea. I will do what we do at my place for this sort of thing, and I will write down those impressions. If anybody wants to volunteer what they think they perceived, or if you'd rather I read this out, and you can just hold it against anything that you might have, if you think they did. Old lady, stooped, heart of a child, still somewhat the little girl she once was in her mind. Not feeble-minded, not senile exactly, more a choice. She remembers the child she was. That's when she was happiest. She sometimes chooses to appear as a child now because she can. House coat kind of thing, shapeless dress thing. Maybe a robe, it's a faded pattern, tans or browns, it's a darker color, but not like super dark, like possibly floral. I think her hair might be curly or at least wavy. It's either up or cut rather short. She seems quite plain. Polite, old auntie kind of fussing and apologizing. Oh dearie, I just couldn't, which was declining the offer. Like she was very profusely thankful, but also like, no. Like that polite, oh, I can't. Like she would have turned down sweets or pretty much any other gift. So that's what I got of her. She like kind of flips around there and fusses with stuff. Like, she's not very tall.
A white mist right there up there on the wall. And the door open. And it wasn't even dust or anything, so I didn't have a light turn on.
I can play too. I mean, if that is important to you, it can be a little tea party thing. I feel stranger about doing this than I do talking to ghosts. But okay. That's very good. I mean, they've given me a lovely tea set.
Oh, there is these black and old slaves. Like that kind of, that's exactly what I thought and what I heard from them.
Okay. How do you have to do? It's like $4. So
It's fine. It's fine, you guys.
it was that nice girl earlier. I'd like her to come back and play. And the reason the caveat is there is Gracie, who is Shay's daughter, was mentioning that she wanted to come up here and play in Tea Party Room. And we didn't quite get what she was talking about with it, but apparently there's somebody who likes to play tea parties with her.
Where'd that come from?
So,
Oh, there's not.
yeah, do you like to play tea
You guys
parties?
didn't hear that?
I think it was
Her name is Gracie.
Is it not?
She's a very perceptive young thing. I don't know quite how old she is, but if she's anything like her father, she's sensitive. Do you want me to go get Gracie? It might be past your bedtime. I'll let you know. I know she really likes coming here. Are you the one that she spends time with? Okay, let me explain. Yes, I can hear you. Not everybody here can hear you. If you can try to answer not just me, like I'm asking questions, but I know this probably seems strange, but we all would like to hear the answer. Not everybody can hear as well as I can hear. You have to speak up, you have to be louder, and if you're not comfortable raising your voice, rap on something, or again, try passing your hand over any of these. Touch it, blow on it, if you can remember what breath was like. And this might seem weird, it might seem silly, but it's like the tea party. Play along. I'll play along with you, if you play along with me. So, dearie, would you like one lump or two? Or do you take it only with cream and not sugar? Okay. I was very bad at this game when I was little. I was way more into Hot Wheels. I don't think that I can get Gracie. It's past Gracie's bedtime. You'll have to content yourself with us. I'm so sorry. Shut up, you. That was my phone. Does anybody else have questions? Do you want to talk to her? Or do you feel drawn to somewhere else? Because we can wander as well. I do appreciate the invitation. And I do apologize that we living are so strange. Most living become strange too. It's okay. I'm not offended. I'll let Gracie know that you enjoy her company. I think she'll be very happy about that. Those of you with gadgetry, anything?
Just a couple hits on the one on the table while
Yeah,
we're talking.
Like that. Yes, that's you. That's something you can do. This thing. Could you do that again? Like, I get that this is probably a ridiculous proposition. Like, yeah. That's all you have to do. Yeah. Just like that. It's like the tea party game. Pretend that it actually means something to you. I know it looks weird. Now I'm tired now. So. That was nice, thank you. I played your game, you played mine. I really appreciate that. I will make sure to send Gracie up tomorrow. Okay. Okay, we'll leave you alone now. Again, thank you for allowing us in your room and for playing our silly game. I will go, and all of these other visitors will go, and you can rest if you want to. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
This side is way more heavier to me.
Go with that.
Alright.
Everybody moving now?
Any place in particular?
Well, I kind of like this room.
Okay. This one here.
Yeah, both of them here.
Okay, let's see what happens in here.
Alright. Hello, spirits. Hey, can you hear my voice? I'm very curious, kind of like they're
I was thinking that.
all kind of creeping in.
I thought I heard a laugh.
Huh?
Earlier, I thought I heard a slight laugh.
Did really?
As a little child was saying. Hello?
Can you come join us? What's that?
Down over there.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
Yeah. Hi!
Hello? Are you down there?
I'll tell you what, if you can hear our voices, maybe if I knock, you knock back. Hey! Hey! Can you hear my voice?
2 knocks. Jen,
Yeah.
2 knocks.
What?
I thought I heard 2 knocks.
You heard knocks.
I'm gonna bring you somewhere specifically, I'm not gonna tell you anything about it.
Okay.
I'm scared now. It's already, spirits have already said your name.
Yeah.
We yelled at people for talking. And now they're responding to knocks.
What's out here? What's out here? Let's all look down this hallway here.
If Dexter wants to kill me because I pretended to steal her toys.
Hello? Can you tell me who's in here? I've seen you.
Are you in this room?
There's something. There's something right there. In that wall.
Yeah, right there, Chad. There's something standing.
Where are you
Its
standing
neck is
at?
like growing.
Can you wave your hand like I'm doing right now? Can you wave your hand?
You've done it before. Are you doing SLS?
Can you say hi?
Oh, it's
There you
Its
go.
hair is
Can you
going
pick up
up.
your arm a little bit more?
What exactly are you guys seeing? Or what are you using?
So, I want it to
That's not
move.
you.
Chad's right here. Where's my hand? There, Chad's here.
I think its neck is like growing in size.
Is it
It's just
SLS?
trying to pick it up. It's standing right here.
What is that equipment?
Okay, cool.
What is it?
I can't remember the name of it. Amy uses this. She uses
stand
it.
still.
It's an SLS cam.
Can you wave your other arm? Can you say hello? Like this?
It's definitely waving its arm.
You want to see if we can have it pick up its arm?
Where's this
Oh,
thing?
there's two. There's two.
There's two people now.
Both of them with long necks.
If you don't mind, can you try standing on just one foot? There it goes. It picked up its foot.
Yeah.
Baby, if you want to come here, it's okay. You can come. See how Amy shows up on that screen? When you're closer, you're red. Now there's 3. 1, 2, 3.
There's three. There's so many.
Okay.
What about the
This is
little
what
one?
you're trying to see.
There's a little
Go
one that
do
looks like a
something.
child.
Where specifically are you seeing it though?
So you've got somebody.
One's like on the door frame,
That
maybe.
one right
And
here.
then there's like two.
Right next to it, and there's a small
Oh, the little one's gone.
The little.
And the first one's going crazy.
Do you want me to tell
Can-
you the history?
Do you
of
see my
this?
hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, can you hold my hand?
You gotta go. Yeah, it's actually, it was on your
Like,
hand.
yeah.
Actually, it was
Another
on it.
thing just popped up and went into your hand.
Yeah, I did.
So do you want to know
Yeah, that's really
what happened here?
Yeah.
And why, when we came up here with this piece of equipment, I wanted to put you in there.
Mm.
A man hanged himself from this pipe. And we have SLS video from another team who came up here and caught the same damn thing that we just caught right there. Somebody feeling something right there, and what they saw was when they started talking to it, an elongated figure kind of dangling from this area. And when they asked it to...
What if you guys just sniff? Did it? Any one of you, right here.
No.
I heard it. I heard something. When we asked it to react, move your left foot. I wasn't here with the team. I actually had the guy on a tour today. Move your left foot. Moved its left foot. Move your right foot. Moved its right foot.
But while I was looking at that, its neck was actually just a bit longer than it should be.
It was elongated, and so it's interesting that you pick up on the same type of thing. And that's why I wanted to kind of test that same theory, same equipment in the same area, because you got basically exactly what they did. See if you can get a name from him.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like it's dangling though.
I actually saw it for the first time today. When
Like some of it's washed over its stomach.
was the one who took the video. Yeah.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Can you move? Can you do this?
Can you wave both arms like that? Like Chad just did?
I can. First I never made it. Can he?
If you can hear us, can you wave one more time? We just want to make sure that we can still talk to you.
I'm gonna stand here. Okay. Again. Can you tell me your name? I heard something come through, but I can't tell what it was. Okay, can you tell me your name? I'm talking to the gentleman, and I'm talking to you with respect. And I'm so sorry that. Is it still there? Is it still moving?
It's not moving at all.
Can you come stand next to me? I'll stand right over here. It's your spot.
You know, it's interesting.
Your shoulder.
What'd you hear?
That
Your
was
shoulder.
interesting. It said your shoulder.
Shoulder.
So what I was about to tell you is that when you're standing there, it's like it was leaning, and as soon as you moved, it's like it was able to be free.
Right. Cool, man. Okay.
His leg is sticking towards yours.
What can I ask you? And again, I'm really sorry that you felt the need to take your own life. Do you? Is this where you? Huh? What do you want to tell me? Can you tell us your name? So I know what to say or how to address it.
Your words are inspiring.
Do you still see a body?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, I'm gonna come back over. Because I'm curious. Am I in your space? Or is this a... Can you tap me on the shoulder? Can you physically grab me? Can we actually hear your own voice? Audio? Are we talking to the gentleman who took his life right here? How did you take your life, if I may ask? Hey! Are you down here in the hall? Can you do us a favor? And just peek around the hallway. Just give us a peek. Just stick out your head. Stick out a hand.
It's nothing. Like a fork crate or something.
God's afraid.
What'd you hear?
Something's afraid.
How many of you are here with us? What'd you hear? Yeah. Are there babies on this floor? Are there children?
There's a child.
What'd you hear?
That's a child's voice. Children don't normally come out.
Is there somebody here that keeps everybody from talking?
What was that?
I heard that! Can you do that again?
Dude, that was cool.
No one's moving, right? Can you guys hear that shit?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hi! We hear you. Okay, Lindsay's gonna come drop a piece of equipment down there.
Really cold right here.
Mind your way. No, no, not at all.
Hey, thanks for communicating with us tonight. It means a lot. Thanks for having us to your home. It's beautiful. Can you come out and join us? We celebrate tonight, right now. Can you do me a favor, because I just can't stand that thing down there. Can you just kick it back this way? That device, just kick it back. But if you wouldn't mind, just kick that sucker all the way back over here. You can pick it up, throw it.
Sarah? Are you down there, sweetie?
Sarah, do you want to come out and play? We like to play. There's a device in the hallway down there. It's not going to hurt you, but if you touch it, it lights up in all pretty colors.
Go ahead. If you want.
Can you touch it for us?
Ball. Says whatever it said it again.
Ball.
Huh?
Ball? That said ball. There's toys down there.
It said twice. Like it was almost like trying to confirm, like.
Grace took her a ball this week. There's a ball.
Do you like to
in
play
there.
with balls?
Yeah.
Hey Sarah, there are toys down there. Do you think you can like roll on the balls down here with us? The ball comes down here.
We're gonna go soon, and thank you for communicating with us and talking. Yo, are you still on my left?
Wish we knew his name.
Can you tell us your name again? I feel like it's in there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe. No, I didn't understand that.
I heard one name, Rebecca.
Is it possible to take everything you got? Everything you got!
What was that?
I don't know. That was creepy.
Somebody was mocking me.
Can you mock my voice?
Are we trying to?
Okay. Mimic my voice through the machine.
With active.
That's my name.
Instance 3.
hard, but if you can make any kind of sound one more time.
Please make some kind of sound of some kind. A little knock.
See, that's why people really came to this event, because they want to see me scream. And it is possible, but it's got to be something good. All right, we're gonna go. Thank you, spirits.
I found that like it tends to flow in that sort of direction. So like when we've got everybody like all over the place, what you're kind of doing is like there's a little cluster here, there's a cluster there, and what we're trying to do is focus it. So this has got like two purposes. One is it's focusing all of your energy in a clear space, but it's also taking all of your attention and focusing it here. And your attention, whether you realize it or not, is one of the things that can help essentially fuel stuff to happen. Think of it like the quantum physics of ghost hunting. Like the observer helps to create the phenomenon, not necessarily that you're making it happen, but like the fact that you're paying attention is a form of energy you're giving. In India, in Hinduism, it's called darshan, seeing the deity. Like you go and your act of observing is a gift by itself, and not merely a gift, but an offering of yourself, of your power, of your energy. And so your attention helps to give things enough power to manifest. You know, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no way to observe it, you can go, the ghost howls in the house, there's nobody to observe it, but there's an interaction. Just your witnessing is an interaction with it. So if you're game, you don't have to hold hands. Actually, in Kemper ritual, we don't. But feel the connection from person to person. We're close enough we can feel body heat, right? Yep. Generally, for something like this, it's going to be going like a clock. Round and round. Just take a couple of moments. The simplest type of meditation, anybody can do it, is just to breathe. So let's just take a couple of moments to focus ourselves, and we'll breathe together. Breathe with me. I'll guide you in a second. So just kind of focus, and by focus I mean like just get a sense of like where you are, like the center of you, wherever that is. Take a few moments, relax, and breathe with me. And one, breathe in, and breathe out. And just sort of feel yourself settling into yourself and settling into the space. And we're going to do it again together. Breathe in, and breathe out. Try to let go of any kind of things that would be distracting you, and think about what you want to accomplish. Think about your purpose. We want to create an inviting space for things to really happen here. So, one last time with feeling. Breathe in, and you may or may not feel it. The room feels different now. Just a little bit. So now that we have more focused space, you have this fantastic energy, and I think that it's great at exciting stuff. And I think I want to kind of put a stick in and stir it up even more. Just gotta cook a little bit, get a sense of if anything's uncomfortable or whatever, or we're just, saying I'm all about consent. Whatever you want to do to concentrate. I'm going to do things back here. Probably touch on bits of bridge. Yeah, I know that fucking Roman candle. I don't know what else I gotta do. You guys are pretty loaded. Easy go. That's what she said. Fire in the middle. Monkey God, like seriously, honey bun. You would make a really good honey bun.
Oh, wow.
Monkey God. There's a monkey god in Asian cultures, honey bun. He's
He's serious? Yeah.
Does she even know?
Yeah, she's listening to your talk.
Oh, right. But I don't
think clicked yet.
Did you even click that together?
The monkey god is like,
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, no. That's amazing. I got the monkey on my arm. All right.
Yeah, read about Honeyman's adventures. He's about body and riding and yeah.
So, check.
So something I found out with the folks up here is, they didn't have a whole lot of like gaiety, levity, fun in their lives. They were pretty unhappy. So don't get like too super serious about this. Like, allow yourself to be lighthearted. Allow yourself to be maybe a little bit less. Don't think that you have to be so focused on it being an official ghost hunt. We are here to also let them have fun.
Shake it up.
Yeah, these poor souls really didn't get that chance. So I am going to, actually, I'm just going to do my thing over here. I think I'm going to do what I was doing up here earlier. I did like it's a little bit like ancestor worship, don't get hung up on the worship word, it's more ancestor acknowledgement. And you give them an offering first. I'm going to start a little thing, and then anything else you want to do after that, fair game. Blessed dead, honored dead, friends, companions, I've spoken with you before. Those whose names we know, those whose names who are lost. We bless you, we greet you. We call you by name, if not on our lips, then in our hearts. I invite you to join us. I invite you to speak to us. I invite you to communicate. We want to hear your stories. We want to know your pain, your joys, what holds you here, what inspires you. I give you an offering of myself, a taste of life, which you now lack. I offer this freely with love and compassion. I do not obligate you to do anything in return, but I invite you and I ask you to join us, to be present, to see and be seen. There are many people here and many ways you can communicate. We are open to anything you wish to do, so long as it is done with the same love and trust I give this offering in. Peace and welcome.
Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for having us. We love you. Can you let us know that you're with us? That you can hear our voices? We would love to hear your voice. It's been a blessing to be here in your presence. And just being here is enough. I know that a lot of us... What was that?
Sorry, that was my keyboard.
Oh, it's okay. A lot of us have been asking questions or asking you to do things, and it all comes out of just being alive and not knowing any better. And you understand something that's so different. So thank you for just being present with us.
For souls up here, years ago without any air conditioning, I feel for you.
Hey, Billy. It's me again.
My hands just got cold.
Really?
Yeah, maybe we had somebody with a temperature gauge on before.
Yeah, your temperature is about 87 right now, so I'm not picking up it.
Okay.
86, 85. It's going down now.
Yeah, no, it's noticeable.
Now it's gone.
Hey, can you come back out? Stand with us?
The circle isn't meant to keep you out. It's meant to give you a place to be invited into. And if some of you are afraid, you don't have to be afraid of us. Yeah, I've got that cold again. Like a little, yeah, a stirring in the air.
Uh-huh.
It's really nice. Keep doing that, guys. It's fucking hot up here.
Can you cool this place off? Is it possible that you can come over and stand in this circle and we can all feel it sort of cool down? I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, temperature just went down to 82 degrees. It was at 87 just a minute ago.
Yeah, it's noticeable in here.
Feel it on my legs. Yeah, I was gonna say it's more towards your legs that it's dropping.
Yeah, no, it's stirring close. Yeah.
It's like right in the middle between you two.
Yep. Don't be shy to touch anyone else. I'd say ask the consent first for this little difficult project.
All right. Here we are, up here, at Madison. Come out, come play. It's a terrible Al Pacino impression. This crew is good. Yeah.
You want to actually go wander back that way?
Should we do that?
Yeah, I think we can break the circle down if we want. Like, I think I am. Yeah.
Where are you? Yo.
I keep hearing like distant conversation about voice. I'm trying to tell if it's physically or here, but I think it's coming downstairs.
I heard it outside. Yeah, it's outside.
I'm just trying to rule it out.
Is anybody in there?
Yeah, there's people in there.
Trent, are you over there?
There's 3 of us over here.
Oh, okay. If you make a noise, just say so, okay?
Well, probably communicate.
You didn't make that?
No.
I see something. That's what I'm trying to do.
That wasn't them.
So it wasn't them.
No, they didn't make that noise.
Sounds like a fucking monkey.
That is, I've never heard that go happen in there.
Let's go out here.
Like, no, like seriously, that sounds like an angry damn monkey.
This is
That is crazy.
Is this yours?
Yeah. No, it's
It's Julie's.
Julie's.
It's me. Yeah, it's just me.
That's just you. That's just you.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you. You got it all wigged out. So that was really good. Out here. Yeah. What if you just sitting there? I've got mine, so I'm gonna sit here
Yeah.
because that's where I got the big
Okay.
noises when I sat here, and I don't know where it came from. But let's try to understand.
There's no thing, because usually I'm just kryptonite to them.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you to start recording everything. Just
Yeah. I'm gonna go sit in the middle of this
Okay, I just-
because he seemed
I'll
like
tap
Is he in here?
I started to build trust with him, but he's
I
just
only got
so
7 minutes left, so. Yeah, I couldn't tell, like with the lights, I was like, I don't know if I'm seeing crap.
I'm coming into your room, it's okay. I won't look at you though, I know you didn't like that.
I'm gonna start recording.
Okay, go for it.
This room right here. Can we talk? What's your name? Hey man, thanks for having me. How about you? In this room? Hi. And behind me. Hey. I said, hey. Love you.
Nothing. Nothing.